Ow! Right. We got the memeiest strategy off the hemiest strategy for you here today. We have Pedro El Bendito doing the woman rush. Now, you're probably asking to yourself, what is a woman rush? Well, a woman rush can be done by any of the vill rushing civilizations. I'm talking Berbers, I'm talking Sicilians, I'm talking Poles, I'm talking Persians. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to send your women forward to then attack the enemy and drop TCs on their faces, putting them in their places as they are not as woke as you are for using the only female warriors Age of Empires 2 DE has to offer. I have actually learned a lot about Pedro El Bendito casting his previous two woman rushes. And there's a lot of ways that you can woman rush. You can create villagers from the TC and actually determine their gender by clicking away pictures that you don't want. So for example, if this is a man, you could click that and then wait till a woman actually spawns so that you get more women. Of course, this is more APM intensive. So the solution that Pedro has found is you basically just keep creating villagers. And then once you're ready to go forward, you separate those weak, simpy boys to stay at home and collect resources, whereas the women go forward to then TC drop onto the opponent's face. That is probably the most disgusting boar lore I have seen in a while. You do have to give Pedro credit. He is a total of 1100 and some change elo, so not the highest ranked player, but he has made this work quite effectively. Love how he shanked that scout there as well. And he's really made a very unique spin-off of the TC drop. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. They're all just going to be idle over there for a second. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not all about efficiency. I love how he's like collecting the women over here already to go forward and drop his opponent's face. He's ready. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, absolutely majestic. I think, however, he needs a mill, and he definitely needs a whole bunch more wood for this to come to a good end. Another thing that I've learned about Pedro is that he basically loses every single game he is sent into me. So I have no idea if this is going to be successful or unsuccessful. I'm also a little bit confused on why he's walking the way he's walking. He knows that his opponent is over here as he has scouted the mill and the house, yet he's opting to wait. What's going on over here? Okay, does construct the mill, realizes now, yeah, those women that went forward, they were a little premature. They just ran over there going, we're here. Oh, he's going to try and sneak. But the hilarious part is that Red is actually only walling this back section. Sorry, baby emergency. No worry. Thanks. Ready? No problem. Yes. Martijntje. That actually sounds like a Dutch name. Martijn, a very Dutch name. And tje is like the smalleration. The smalleration. Is that a word? The smallmation, the small, like it's like a small version of whatever. I didn't word that right. Please tell me. Oh God, he doesn't just throw all of his villagers. Okay, he could. Oh no. Oh, if he just kept garrison, he would have actually denied that TC because it would have shot the TC foundation immediately. Now, the nice thing about Sicilians is that Sicilians do construct TCs 100% faster. So even though there's only 8 villagers forward over here, it's like there's 16 villagers constructing this TC garrison, and he's good to go. Another really advantageous thing would be not to lose your scout. Moment of silence for that Scouterino that passed away. What I was going to say is that you only sent 8 villagers forward, thus having a lot more economy at home. But those villagers that went forward were idle for a very long period of time. So I definitely think that Martincha has the economic advantage over here. But let's see how he plays this. One big mistake that he's making right off the bat is that he has 15 villagers inside of his TC. Your TC will not do more damage if you have more than 10 villagers in there. So you always want to have your TC with exactly 10 villagers in there. Pedro, you have one too little. What are you doing? And you have 2 women repairing. Interesting thing about repairing, if you have 3 villagers on repairs, you will slightly increase HP if your opponent has fully garrisoned. And if you have 2 villagers, you will slightly lose HP over time. Those are very little things, but they really do help for TC fighting and knowing those things. Another thing that you can do to help yourself win a TC war is you can make a villager run the perimeter. Oh my god, Red. You knew that TC was... I'm trying to give tips and tricks to people, but I can't even watch the screen at this point. I'm like rubbing my eyes, not in disbelief that Red just straight up kamikaze scouted into his opponent's TC. So you can see that slowly there's a gain. Oh, but out of wood. Oh, very much out of wood. That's not good. These 2 could be... Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Don't mind me. That's all great, but now he has 0 wood. So what you need to do is collect wood and then run away. And this is disastrous. This is honestly hard to watch. This is painful. If you are Red, no, he's still. Why are you still repair? You don't have enough villagers collecting wood to repair your TC. It's done. It's over. It's bye bye TC. Get the wood and Never mind. That's the first successful woman rush we have actually seen, which is pretty impressive, to say the least. Some things that Martincha could have done there is he could have had a villager run the parameters, as I was saying before. That really hinders your opponent. Another thing that he could have done is just bank the wood and then relocate to another spot. I think that's a significantly better option as well. And finally, what you can do, I know it's very far away, but you can hinder your opponent's wood collection by means of palisades, kind of what Pedro did over here, thus making their wood collection significantly less efficient. Wow. What a game. What a game. It's amazing to me that a 20-year-old game like this can still be highly entertaining to me. How different people put spins on Kamikaze Scout. This one's for Nagasaki. He's Hindustani, so that doesn't really work. It would have worked better if he was Japanese. Yeah, this is what I was saying before. You can really see how that idle time in the beginning really hurt Pedro. I don't know what happened over here for Red. It seemed like he was reacting to the TC drop maybe. And then for whatever reason, Pedro's entire economy, I mean, this is probably when he like killed the boar or something like that. I have to watch it back. And actually, Red was feudal age. He didn't even need to reconstruct his TC necessarily. Just make a couple of archers, and you're probably also good in that situation. Obviously, that's easy to say. Me having played hundreds and hundreds of TC dropping games. But knowing how to react, knowing what do you do, A, B, C, what are your options, really gives you a huge advantage. Now, I don't really want to make this video longer than it needs to be. So with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Keep walking. And Poop Lord out.